行こうぜ見たこともないすげえ世界へ奇跡の扉開くのは君の胸の半端ない勇気知らない道でもし迷うとしても行かなきゃ先を見られない箱庭みたいなリアルじゃなくやっぱ広げてスリルな明日へ急ごう足跡のないでけえあの山てっぺんで光見つけて仲間たちと笑おう行こうぜ愛が終わったり素晴らしい未来宝の鍵はここにある君の胸のはちゃめちゃな夢諦めるのはいつでもできるから進もう少しでも先へ未熟な俺らの可能性は 100% だろう過激でいいじゃん飛ぼうぜ見たこともない高いあの波何にも持たないやつほど軽くジャンプができる行こうぜ冒険以上すげえ冒険本当の魔法を開くのは君の胸の変わらぬ友情
Yo, what's good, y'all? Well, that's loud. Hold up. We got a lot to discuss today, a lot to talk about. It's been a minute since I streamed, but as of late, there wasn't really too much to really stream. I mean, can you blame anybody though? All right. But yeah, I just want to talk about a few things. Obviously, there was a quite an incident yesterday, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and hop into deep. I also want to do some progression while I was explaining things. There were a couple things I wanted to talk about today, so you know how it is, man. Oh wait, forgot I put this on the bottom. Make this a little bit bigger too. All right. So yeah, lots of things. First things first, actually. Now, obviously, I think the first thing I kind of want to tackle today is actually talking about what's it called? Actually, the things in the polls, right? Yo, thank you for the 15-month membership, Jamerster. She was fire. Lock up my man Nano, bruh. No, he's not my tournament partner anymore, bruh. It's actually a rough one. I guess we'll do some progression on this build since we can just do like a bunch of easy progressions. Actually, there was something interesting I wanted to do on stream, but we'll get to that after. We're gonna be playing around with glitch builds today. Let's play around with our first glitch build. Alright. So first things first, right? If you noticed, a lot of the things in the polls, we haven't really gotten an update since we had these announced, right, to us, right? Since, you know, even the result of the polls, like, it was what people were interested in seeing, but we never got, like, an official statement saying, hey, guys, we hear you guys, we know you guys have voted for world events to be first, we're gonna be you know what I'm saying? We haven't gotten anything like that, right? And, I kind of noticed this, right? So, like a few weeks ago, I DM'd Dark Mage. I'm like, yo, you know, Layer 2 teaser dropped like a year ago. You know, you think there's gonna be anything done like that in terms of, you know, in terms of this year? And Dark Mage said that they were starting to get, you know, strap down and start working on the stuff like that, plus more, like the dungeon, right? But again, I just wanted to make more news. I'll probably get an official date with Rag. Oh wow, wait, how do I... Okay. I'll probably get more news with Rag, right? On the official date, but it will be by the end of this month for a developer Q&A with Rag. And Archmage might be included in it. I talked about this before a couple of times. Yeah, that's yeah, it should be pretty what's it called? It should be yeah, a dev Q&A, because we did one, if you guys didn't notice, right? I'll show you guys last year we did one actually. Welcome on to dev interview. Yeah, layer 2 Q&A featuring Rag. If you notice, look around the time, right? Look, this one was 6 months ago, right? The 8th. So it's been half a year since this one, right? And then if you look, Layer 2 Combat Direct. If you take a look at this, take a look. This one, in 3 days, it's been a year since the Layer 2 Combat Direct. So by this time, around last year, we had already gotten Layer 2, the first floor basically revealed to us, and the Combat Direct / reworks. But this year, we haven't gotten anything really yet that's been official from the devs. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So hopefully, the dev interview will kind of open up more of what they're planning to do. Because if I were to ask you guys, yo, chat, what do you think they're actually like working on? Like, what is their plans? Would you guys have any clear idea? You guys can take a guess, but what do you think they're working on? I want to hear what chat has to say. Me, James from high school. How are you? James, what was your last name? Central Luminant? See, the fact that like half you guys said Central Luminant. See, this is exactly what I mean, bruh. No, you can look at chat, right? Everybody thinks they're working on a new Luminant. Bro, this is exactly what I'm talking about. People, the community has no idea. So much of the fact that, and I know why though, because you know what happened? Rag was talking about the fact that the next big update would be a Central Luminant, right? So that right there probably got some people thinking like, oh, okay, you know, we might be getting a Central Luminant. That's why I feel like something like that needs to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. For all those people that said Central Luminant, if they pull out something crazy, then God bless. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think they're working on a Central Luminant. I have to be the one to tell you, bro. I don't think they're working on a Central Luminant right now. At all. Like, there's no progression towards it. No map being built. No quest for the overall. No new. I don't think there's any progression whatsoever towards a new Luminant, bro. I think the other stuff like Conquest, world events, dungeon, that stuff, yes. But Central Luminant, if they pull it out, all power to, I'd be pleasantly surprised if we get new Luminant, dungeon, we get world events, guild-based wars, and comp. You know what? Hey, man, that's the best universe, right? But the Central Luminant not dropping this year definitely is a canon event. It's just how it is, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If they for some reason something gets changed and they drop it this year, you know what? Great. Great. But all I'm saying is that if you look at how a central Luminant would be like, kind of like, my point to a lot of people is that like a Central Luminant is a giant landmass, right? The idea is that it's going to be a giant landmass. So imagine a big ass map. You see what I'm saying? A big ass map. That's what I think of when I think of Central Luminant. Maybe some could argue, oh, well, maybe they could do a dungeon into layer 2, or not layer 2, a dungeon into Central Luminant, but nobody wants that. Really, nobody wants a dungeon into the Central Luminant. We want open world Central Luminant, right? People will be pissed. I guarantee you. They say, well, we're thinking about making it a dungeon. People are going to be upset. Unless they randomize it. But you see how it's not making sense, right? It needs to be open world. We know this, right? So they would want it to drop probably finished, right? And with a good amount of content. And I just don't, because of how much time that would take, I don't think they're doing that. Especially because Iltra isn't on the team anymore either, bro. She was talented. And, well, they don't have her anymore, bro. They don't have, like, another, I mean, they have K1. K1's good and all, right? in terms of making content, but like Iltra did a lot of the overworld shit for layer 2, bro. It's just that nobody really knows that much about it because the general population don't know like what each of the devs really work on. But most of the testers know Iltra was doing a lot of the overworld shits, bro. He was doing a lot of overworld quests, a lot of the overworld NPCs. I think she added some shit like the Mechalodon too. Like she did a lot of shit on her own. A lot of the NPCs, right? Which would mostly, if you think about it, that would be what a central limit would be full of. NPCs, right? Is my Flame Emperor build still viable? Yeah, it's still very strong in my eyes. So it's just a matter of, damn, bro, like, what? So I think, basically, my entire point is, I think, hopefully the dev interview, since they, they said that they don't mind since layer 2's not dropping, hopefully it would at least somewhat give an idea of what they want. It don't even gotta be something like, oh, this is our exact plan, this is exactly what we're doing. No, we don't want that. I think people just want to know, like, what can we at least somewhat expect? Because, things are always subject to change, right? Remember how they said PvP was going to be a thing in layer 2? Guess what? It's not here. It's not here. So that would be the hope, The Q&A with Raguzer, yep, that is happening. I think Rag wants to do that. And I think they're going to start getting on their shit. But to probably the disappointment of many, I just don't think there's going to be a Central Luminant anytime soon. I'm not saying never. I think never. But it could, it could always be eventually, like sometime in the future, Who's my new teammate in the tournament? I have no clue. Personally, I really want Fenari in the tournament. Fenari, I was trying to get Fenari in from the start. And now there's an open slot, and that was like a great opportunity. There are a lot of other YouTubers though that do deserve to be in. I can recognize that. So it is quite unfortunate that it kind of has to be like only, you see what I'm saying, only one can get in. I know they're gonna decide. And there are a lot of good YouTubers out there who deserve to be put in. Dan VR would be nice. I think it's a Sypha or a Kaifa. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, bro. Made the One Piece Whitebeard video, 250k views. Got a pretty legendary video there. Morn, I really wish Morn was in. He's a new YouTuber and he has like pretty good videos in my eyes. Balenciaga, true. Balenciaga, I don't think he's in. Wow. And I also already said what's it called? Fenari. Ferranos, was Ferranos in there? Ferranos recently wasn't uploading Deepwoken as much, so that might be why. That's like a guess. That's what I'll say about that. But yeah, I still think it's what's it called? It's just oh, and Sanko, but Sanko didn't show up to the last one, so he kind of fucked himself over there. But he does upload still, so it's like he got into the first one, and yeah, like unfortunate things happened to where he couldn't participate, but he still showed up the second day. So like, I'm saying like, dude, these guys are pushing me out the way, bro. But yeah, that's what I will say about that, bro. Just hope that, eventually they could probably drop in. There's also, yeah, there's Raycontur, but Raycontur was banned by the devs personally. Like, they do not like Raycontur. So yeah, I don't really see him coming in anytime soon. But that's what I'll say about that. What do I need? Maybe I should get Charm on this build too. Deepwoken Lore God. Yeah, he was uploading recently. Deepwoken Lore God would be a cool addition as well. Yeah, just a lot of YouTubers that unfortunately couldn't be an event. And regardless, I still think the event is going to be probably pretty laggy. It's going to be laggy and unbalanced, but hopefully it should be fun. If the lag isn't too crazy, it should hopefully be fun, right? And that's kind of would be the point of this event, for it to be fun. Alright, if it's not fun, then it's like, bruh, it's kind of raps. But again, Ark said it's a little scuffed. Which I hope that means they tested it a lot. We're talking about the Battle Royale. I think it's pretty much just going to be like GPO or like Fortnite, one of the two. And that would be like, the hope of how it's gonna function, Be like one of those events. I need a new sword, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, this build is kind of annoying to progress. I have 82 investment points left I have to put in. Let me go on another build after Prague. That's a lot of just hitting enemies at fucking Arisia. I want to do that. Battle Royale ruin or save the game. I honestly think they're not dropping the Battle Royale. I'm telling you, they are not gonna drop the Battle Royale. But there might be a sliver of a chance. That like I feel like what's gonna happen is, right. Hear me out. Actually, let me switch to the music for this topic, because this one is like, I feel like this is a dangerous topic. All right, there we go. Okay, the issue with the Battle Royale is if the streamers, me, Always AFK, Super Valve, because they might all be streaming. If the event is too fun, do you see what I'm saying? If it was too fun, right? The event is gonna be heavily requested by them niggas, and you know what I'm talking about. The niggas and suggestions. They're gonna be like, bro, please. They're gonna be begging on their knees by how fun it looks. Cause guess what? Deepwoken right now is kind of boring as fuck. Nobody really likes Deepwoken right now because it's just there's nothing really to do. So they see this fun game mode that everyone's like, yo, everyone's having these crazy clutch moments, this overpowered shit that's like, what is that? How do they find that? You see what I'm saying? Yes, I kid you not, bruh. It will be too fun. And what's gonna happen is that because it's too fun, if Battle Royale were just to release like, oh yeah, anyone can play it anytime, right? Right, it's gonna completely ruin the kind of, how do I say it, the balancing of the game outside, you know, in the overworld. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this, okay? You guys might be like, what? Why would the devs care if it's fun? Release it, right? Release. There's an issue with that, right? The issue is that when you have something that is very fun and has no connection to like lore or like the world and the world building, I know it's not really something that's there, but the intensity, you know, the punishment especially, right? Think about like, you know how Chime is right now, right? Think about like this. There are a ton of people that complain, bro, when are they gonna remove the damn skulls, bruh? The skull, you see what I'm saying? But the skulls send you to layer 2 and layer 1, right? Regardless of how annoying you think it is, it's still that thing that kind of ties it to the world of Deepwoken, you see? And that's why I think the skulls are kind of necessary. As annoying as they are, I get it. They are annoying. I think it's kind of necessary because it ties Deepwoken down. It's not a completely like out of game experience. With Battle Royale, think about it. Really, think about it real quick. With Battle Royale, how are they going to... What is the punishment for losing a Battle Royale? Maybe you just can't play it again for the next hour or so. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just... I don't know, bro. I just feel like it just won't really fit that well. It won't really fit that well. Alright, there was a build I wanted to make today, though. And you guys are going to boost me. Yes. Wipe. Okay, question. What slot are you going to wipe, though? Not like, what slot? Is it going to be a random RNG slot that gets wiped? You see what I'm saying, right? Like, how's it going to work? Oh, the freshie that you... Is it a powered... You know what I was thinking? This would be like, I think... Let's actually talk about how could a Battle Royale exist in Deep? This is what I say, okay? This is what I say. If they really want to, like, keep it to... And there's also another issue that comes along with it. I'll explain later, right? This is going to be my one attempt at trying to maybe tie it in a way to do a Battle Royale, all right? So, there's an NPC at an island. He's like this. Wait, hold up. He'd be like how I'm sitting right now. You know, he's got his knee up. He's chilling, you know what I'm saying? He got his hand on his knee type shit, right? He's chilling, right? On an island. It can be any island whatsoever, all right? You go up to him, and guess what? He's like, yo, do you think you got what it takes? Got what it takes? The fuck you mean? Yeah, I can send you to a place where only the best of the best fight and only one survive. You know what I'm saying? Do the lore shit. Let's get to the point, right? The point is that you have to bring a power 20 there, and that's like the power 20 slot that gets punished. So you have to bring a slot there, and what will happen is that slot that you picked to go and like trigger yourself to be able to enter the Battle Royale is the one that gets punished, right? And so what they can do is like either A, the account that you get tied to gets sent down to layer 2, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. You know, if they lose, or it just gets a drown, right? Or they can make it to where there's like some sort of payment in order to participate. The only issue with those two things is that like it would take a, what's it called? Like the issue would be like trying to fill up the lobbies, I think. Because if you need a slot to bring in and punish, then you know what I'm saying, right? People are gonna spend time trying to escape or whatnot. But the issue is, and I know a lot of people are like, what? No way. Bro, you can't have it be too free. If they have it be too free, you get GPO. I swear to God. If Deepwoken makes Battle Royale, if they actually add it, and it makes it too free, too accessible, GPO, we're going down to like 4K players. I'm telling you, bro. You've seen it with GPO. Archmage admits it. He was like, yeah, we don't want a GPO situation. You could ask him. Go and ask him yourself. That's why he said he's never adding it to the game. But what I'm trying to say is if there was a way, either A, it's extremely punishing or extremely tedious, bro. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, bro. There has to be punishment, bro. There has to be punishment. People are saying, people want it to be like the GPO. Oh, you just enter in, you know, no risk, no, it's just all fun all day. That's going to ruin the point of the damn game Deepwoken, bro. People don't see that shit, bro. Doesn't GPO have 60K players right now? I think, well, okay, to be fair, what I will say is I think GPO just got an update, and it hasn't got an update for like a year. So, I mean, well, let's take a look at GPO, right? Fine. Let's take a look. I think this is the update that I remember people were saying, yo, this update is going to save the game. All right, okay. That's cool, right? That's great to see you. 60K players right now, right? Let's take a look. How many players did it have before the update, right? Okay, 80K players. That's nice. 33K players. Wow. Okay. What about beforehand? Averaging 5 to 3K players. Oh, wait. 9K players on this day. Mind you, I think there's something else that we have to talk about, though, because from what I remember, Grand Peace Online is a free-to-play game. It's a free-to-play game, yet right before the update, it was getting... What? How? If you remember, when they... Look what happened. They dropped the Battle Royale. It was crazy, right? They dropped the Battle Royale. It was crazy. And then... let's zoom in on that, guys. Hold up. Zoom in. Hold up. What? How? Battle Royale was so fun, though, right, guys? Battle Royale was so fun. It was so great, guys. Now, whenever they drop update, okay, that's great. That's cool to see. But you get what? Do you see what I'm talking about? When I looked at I tried it. I tried the damn GPO Battle Royale, bro. I tried the damn shit, and that shit was fun. That shit was fun as hell. And people were like, exploiters. Okay, well then, what about the 1 month? Remember, for the past month and a half, the exploiters were kind of gone. You would think that the player count would increase. Let's take a look. Did that happen? Wait a minute. It didn't. Wow. So it wasn't just the exploiters. Because think about it, right? If it was just the exploiters that was causing the players to decline, well then what happened when exploiters were patched? They are gone on deep. They can't be gone on GPO. You see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying? So the point is that what I'm trying to say is that Battle Royale, if it's too fun, it's going to destroy the other parts of the game, the other parts of the world, bro. And people are just gonna be like, damn, bro, that shit is boring. Once you see what I'm saying? It's gonna be so crazy that it's just gonna, you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying? That's my point. I'm glad that it has hella players, and hopefully, people are saying this update would save the game, right, for a GPO. I hope that it does. It's good to see games thrive. I like seeing that. That means if it's thriving, it's doing something right. You see what I'm saying, right? It's appealing in one way or another. It's appealing in one way or another. That's great to see. And I hope it continues to keep getting those players. That means it did something right, right? But the point is that, obviously, from what we can tell with GPO, a Battle Royale isn't the end-all, be-all, like the thing that people should be super hyped about. Because they did it, and it was great. But then immediately, it's like, bruh. Now, you could explain some of this, again, with exploiters. Very fair. But it's like, it didn't really increase that much even when exploiters were gone. If anything, it only got worse. How? What happened? So, I don't know, bro. Can GPO players, I need you guys to tell me, is this new update that crazy? Is it the game? Because, again, from all the YouTubers, I remember I was watching way back, all the YouTubers, this is the update that's going to save the game. Is that true? What makes this update so different? Because I don't know what happened, but how, like, I don't understand how after it went free, like, that doesn't make sense. How? Isn't this what, this was the game when it wasn't free. Like 10K to 20K to 30K players, right? This is the game before it went free. Then it went free and it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be blocks fruits. And then what? How? Someone's gotta explain that. That doesn't make sense. How, man? How, bruh? Can any GPO player tell me why, bruh? There's no way. It went free and it got less players than when it what? I don't get it. My personal theory, I think there's another thing. Apparently a lot of GPO players told me that like after Battle Royale dropped, the point of getting fruits wasn't really like crazy anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like it didn't have that same feel when you get a fruit because it was so easy to get in Battle Royale. That's what people tell me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What am I talking about right now? Well, I'm talking about the fact that my point is that even if Battle Royale was added to the game, they would have to make it extremely tedious or kind of like, well, hopefully not tedious, probably punishable, right? Extremely punishable to actively play in it because in my eyes, well, I guess that's what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my point. That GPL Battle Royale came out and it was hella fun. I remember playing it. It was fun. But then like afterwards, it kind of ruined the other parts of the game because, for example, right? Like, for example, the people were saying like the economy was messed up. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Now let me take a look at, what's it called? Let me take a look at Deepwoken. Alright. Let's take a look at Deep. Deep has always been an interesting case. Always been an interesting case. Right now, it's straggling around 9K on a good day, 8K, through 4K on lows. Honestly, as much as people are like, that's a lot better than what was happening, I think, last year. So if you look, right, if you look at right here, we're straggling on the average for the dailies or the peaks, like 10, we kind of went down. We kind of went down in these past few days. But point is, right, 9, say 8, 9, 10K-ish, right? If we take a look at, what was it? So what's today, June 22nd? Let's take a look at last year, right? Last year we were less. We were definitely less. We didn't even hit 8K, 9K, 10K. We didn't even hit 7K. Look at this. Last year, you know what's the crazy part? Last year, the big update dropped for GPO, right? I think this is when Battle Royale dropped, right? And I think this is the lowest low. I remember this. This day was that day. It was just a bad era. 3,000 was like, I think, the peak. It was a bad day for Deep. Now we look at what, 27th, and another big update dropped. A GPO update dropped. Will we encounter the same thing? If you look, right, GPO update drops, less players. Will we encounter the same Dark Ages? I don't know, bruh. That's why I asked the players, is this really the game? Is this really an update that saves GPO? Because if so, then it's a fun game. People are gonna go play it. So that's why I've been kind of like looking into all this and asking around just a little bit, and that's why I feel as if now wouldn't be that bad of a time to really just say, yo guys, it could be. I think players, of course, there's always gonna be people that complain no matter what. Any update that's added, and there are fair complaints, but no matter what, right? No matter what, people are going to complain about anything. My point is that regardless, I feel like a good majority of people will at least see and appreciate, hopefully, anything that's being said, right? People get hyped about any news that comes to Deep, right? For the most part. Anything that at least is communicated. That communication at least is for a lot of people, hey, at least they told us. At least they said what they want to try and do, right? Because the fact that I asked chat and half of the people in chat thought that the next big update is like, or the next update will be Central Luminant, or that's the thing that they're currently working on, shows that clear disconnect between what people are expecting and what the devs are actually trying to do. And I think that should more or less be linked at least somewhat. So that would be the hope of this upcoming dev interview, that there will be that link, that connection. That's just my theory though. I don't know, bro. What do y'all think? Because I don't want to say that everything I'm saying is always right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like people that push back. So I want to hear what you guys think. That's because they keep shit so secret sometimes. I think Deepwoken was dying more ever since Nano got banned. I mean, Nano got banned yesterday, so it's hard to say. The only issue with Deepwoken is endgame content. That's the only issue with the game. I can see that being an argument. If Deepwoken were to have a bug update or a big update, what would it be? Probably just all the things I mentioned. What's the website? Here, I'll drop the website for you. Sorry for ignoring you. What happened to the Conquest idea? It's still being made. This is a cell tour. I will. Let's check the other ones. Other slot, B. Whereas the Parasol, I think that's just going to be a world event. Yeah, that's another thing that I hope they kind of do address. I think, because, like, I don't think I will. I think that's another thing that needs to be addressed, right? Because a lot of people are asking, where is this stuff, or, like, what news? I hope that they do explain more on the stuff I've been saying, because people usually only hear from, like, other YouTubers or testers, right? But for the most part, world events, I think, even though, okay, real talk, let me switch up the music back to the other one. Despite what everyone is, like, saying, like, yo, like, you know, because you would think, right? Actually, I have a question before I say this. How many of you guys think, actually, let me just do a poll. All right. What do you think is coming first to the game? Now look at the polls. You can look at the polls. You can look at whatever's been said. I want you guys to vote. I will give you guys 30 seconds. You guys go ahead and vote. What do you think is coming first to the game? Guild-based raids, conquest, or world events? Now, obviously, if you look at the polls, world events is the most voted, so you would think, right? But I still want you guys to go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote for me. What do you think is going to be the top one? I'll give you guys another like 20, 15 seconds, and I'll explain further on about how things probably, maybe could be. You never know though, or I could drop all at the same time. I'd love that. Music, is the music too loud? I'll turn it down a little bit more. Okay. Loki, we need an official news channel, bro. That'd be so hype. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, thanks for the one.
Working out after Deepwoken addiction guy back from the vacay with the gym girl. It was nice. During the vacay I heard what happened to your partner for that event you guys are doing.
And thanks for the one,
Sucks,
man. Love you. Keep up the good work. I appreciate the one, Sukigami. Always nice hearing your updates. Alright, so we got 350 votes, right? So we got 57% of you guys said world events is coming first, 31% said conquest, and 11% said guild-based raids. In reality, even I or other testers probably don't know which of these are coming first. But based on what my predictions is, I think conquest will drop first. The issue with world events, and I think more people need to know this, right? The issue with world events really is that when it comes down to it, making a monster or a boss, especially, that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Another issue is that Iltra was also working on world events too, and now she's not there. So not only does it take a long time, but one of the devs that were working on it are gone. You see what I'm saying? You guys understand what I'm saying, right? With Conquest, I've been said this. You get the map, and then the devs can go at it. They are fast. They just need the map. With monsters though and bosses,
because it's easier, devs always go for easier.
That is true. You can make that argument too. I understand. The guild-based wars, that could be actually first too, right?
Additional Dono, I suggest Mr. Scam Slayer to be your partner.
Thanks for the one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind any partner as long as it's a YouTuber that has been on it. You know, I don't really care at this point. So as I was saying, right? I know that people say, does it have to be different monsters? And I understand that. Sure, a world event could be like an island that floats up and it's like the mini shark are rumbling. Okay, that's cool, right? But I think for a lot of people, and I think you guys can agree with this, right? A lot of people, we want new, man. At a certain point, you can only recycle so much. Do you see what I'm saying? At a certain point, you can only recycle so much. When it comes to world events, people want that shit to be new, bro. We want the new shit. That's what people want. If it's like, if I see 3 new world events dropped. Oh, world events? Hell yeah. Okay, did that mean the world tournament dropped? No. Well, what about the Parasol? Well, no. Well, there is the Sharko Island. Niggas gonna be like, The fuck were we waiting for then? A Sharko Island, nigga? People gonna be pissed. Understandably. Understandably, I will say that. Understandably. Now with the Endless RNG Dungeon, that's a little different. But world events, first two things people think of is World Serpent and Parasol. Those are new monsters. Or bosses, potentially. You see what I'm saying? And when people see that, they want pretty much, you see what I'm saying, right? I say the farthest they can really go, the farthest they can go, and I think this would be acceptable, okay? I think it'd be acceptable, but what I'll say is that, like, for example, you do get a Void Island thing that pops up, that's the world event, right? And instead of it being new monsters, it's like deformed, mutated versions of monsters, and they have new attacks, right? You have like the mutated Sharko, and it's like, what the fuck? It has like 3 arms or some shit like that, like some nasty shit. Okay, like a new model, like new shits, right? Now I understand that. I think that's like at least what people would be okay with, right? I'm not talking like how the lionfish. I'm not talking the snow lionfish. I'm not talking the lightning squibble. I'm talking like the nightmare thresher. I'm talking the nightmare thresher, bro. Yes, I know that it is kind of like I need to make a video about this because this guy right here, it's like it just, what is this motherfucker? Really? What is this motherfucker, man? See, the truth is about the nightmare mobs, there were supposed to be multiple of these, is that there were supposed to be new versions of mobs, right? Now, maybe they can bring it back. Maybe they could have, like, the Nightmare Island in the Void Sea. Oh, and then tie it, okay, like, this is what they could do. Like, the big flesh eye thing that gives you insanity, right? And it's like the Fallen Celestial or some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And it mutated the Threshers. Maybe one of the Void Eye Islands or whatever that pops up, that's a war event, has, like, a dead, not alive, but a dead, like, flesh eye, like its eyes are closed, and it's like, oh, what the fuck, and it's like rotting away, and like the rot and the flesh of the fallen celestial eye thing, it like fucking mutated the island and the waters around it, and now you see like mutated, disgusting looking motherfuckers, right? Similar to this nigga, look, he has a bunch of eyes around him, right? And it's like, what? And he's like this like almost toxic nuclear waste like look. Sure, okay, I think that'd be fine, right? It's just that like they only have one of these, and there were supposed to be more. I asked Ark on everything. I'm gonna read what was said. I remember I asked about that. Let me read what was said. Hold up. I'm actually interested. Okay. So this is what. Let me look. So I remember. So Ilcher way back. I think Ilcha was pinging everybody, right? And she asked, "Hey guys, this is back. Fun fact: this was back. This was August or no, July of last year, July 28th of last year. So a month from now, but last year, right?" She said, "Hey guys, I know it's been a bit for beta stuff. Overworld is pretty much done now. Any final thoughts you have on the state of the beta Overworld's content?" And I was like, "Yo, okay." I said everything is cool. My only question is, if nightmare mobs, the green things on the screen, the nightmare threshers, I asked, are they going to be something that are in void zones, right? And so back then, I don't think, I think that they didn't have any. Let me continue reading what I said. I said, I think last time I suggested that maybe they could have some mix-ups in their movesets, so that people wouldn't call them Corrupted Monsters 2.0. Because I think I said these guys. They had the I think pretty much the exact same attacks besides one. I think back then it only had the breath attack. Actually I don't even know. I'd have to probably look at it. But the point is that they added the fear monsters. This was called like the fear thresher in the files or whatever, right? And it was basically the same thing as a thresher. I'm not even joking. It was a damn near reskin. And I was looking at that, and I respected the work that was being done in Layer 2. But I'm like, dog, niggas is just gonna call this like, it's like, why is this here? So that's why I was asking, like, yo, I think it'd be cool at least if they had different like move sets, you know what I'm saying? I even said it could be as simple as like the damn thresher. I swear to God, I said it could be as simple as like the thresher. You know how like they do woof, woof, and then it like waits its turn for you to attack, and then it goes. I was saying maybe instead of doing 2, it's as simple as it does woof 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 4. I swear to God, that simple. I said it could be the simplest of shits to change up from the regular Thresher, because the regular it had the same moveset. Literally, it had the woof woof, the little tail swipe, and then it went underground. Like, I was like, okay, maybe instead when it goes underground, like wherever it moves around, it leaves like a toxic waste that poisons it. You see what I'm saying, right? The most like you could be crazy creative with it. Whenever it goes underground and it moves around, it leaves like toxic waste or some bullshit, right? And if you step in that waste, you take damage over time, like acid rain, right? Literally just like mix-ups or add-ons, so at least it could be somewhat different. So that's my point, basically. That entire ramble is that I really do like the idea of like re-skinned content that's done well. You see what I'm saying? Like okay, I don't think like, cause like right now, like I think this is probably one of the mobs that people don't remember the most, because it's like I really did appreciate the 2 new attacks, but it's like there wasn't really much tie-in to the other. Like, I thought they would have, more nightmare mobs to make it more of a thing, you know what I'm saying? And I think they have the exact same health as well. So while I do appreciate that it has 2 new attacks, it's like I think there could at least be a little bit more done to make it not feel so much like, yeah, exactly. There's also no reason to fight the Nightmare Thresher, right? It's not like you get like a special drop that's rare from it. Like, what's something that the Thresher drop, or like a King Thresher, right? It drops what is it called? What's the drop that? Okay, so like the coat that the Nightmare Threshers, I don't remember, the King Threshers have, the Jade. Sometimes they're called like the Ranger Dusters, right? Okay, it's as shrimple as this. Get it? Because it's simple and shrimp. It's small and easy. It's simple. It's shrimple. 2 things. I'm not even joking. It could be like the Ranger Duster has a black and green color scheme with like a special effect on it. I'm not even joking. Even though it's like, that doesn't seem like it's like the bare minimum that people would maybe even wear, bruh. That people would wear. I know like that might be already a color scheme. But oh wait, is that already a thing? Wait, they dropped those. I didn't know these guys have a drop. Okay, I take that back. Really, let me look. These guys really drop them? They drop a unique armor? Really? Are you guys sure? They don't? Don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see it there, but basically, back to my point, right? Then I don't know what people in chat were talking about. But yeah, that was my point. The ads! Oh my, bro. What is this? Ignore them, bro. Ignore the damn ads, bro. Focus! Nigga, focus! We're talking about deep, bro. Bro, fuck these ads. Focus on the deep. Focus on the deep, not the ad. Switch it around. Don't focus on the Get it? Don't focus on the A part of the ad. Focus on the D, the deep, my nigga. You focusing on the A, which is the ass. Stop focusing on the ass. Focus on the D, the deep, my nigga. Damn. Point is, right? Point is that regardless, for some of these mobs, I think the bare minimum could be done to at least make it feel, make it have more of a purpose and not just be forgotten. A forgotten thing that people don't really care about, right? Even, yes, I understand that some mobs have unique drops and a lot of people really don't care too much about it. There's already a green and black first range duster. They could just make it have like a special effect on it, right? Like this special black particle on it that's like faint. Or like maybe it has like some rare ass drop that makes your eyes. You guys get what I'm saying, bro. Y'all understand what I'm saying, bro. The point is that it could have just a few different variations. I still think that could be done to this day. Now I need to find the part where, let me find out the part where, what's it called? Look. I think did I not say anything else about it? I'm just looking throughout the tester chat to see what I said. My bad, yeah. I'm still trying to look at what I said. Honestly, though, you know what would be the easiest way? Honestly, you know what? I think this could be a very easy way to make any mob useful. All they gotta do for this mob is just add a mob mantra that's unique to the Nightmare Thresher's theme, and you already have a purpose of it. I just realized that. That's probably just the easiest way. Bro, when K1 drops like 10 mantras in 3 weeks, I know that they could definitely make. You see what I'm saying? When K1 drops an entire attunement in a month, I know damn well that they could give every single mob in this game a unique drop in a month too. That's all. Come on, man. They got the numbers, they got the talent. They could drop a damn unique mob mantra for every single one of the mobs if they really want. I swear to God. That's probably the easiest way. Can we all admit that? It could, you know what, I'm not even joking. They could just add variations of what we already have, bruh. It could just be like, instead of the regular Thresher Burrow, you get the same Thresher Burrow, but it's like it leaves the toxic waste behind. Right? That damages your opponent, like the poison acid one. And then it goes away faster since it's PvP. You get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, like it like pss, psh, 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 and then vroom, it comes out. And maybe in return the uppercut isn't as strong because you leave the you see what I'm saying? Little things, bro, little things. I use ad block. I don't know why the ads aren't blocked, bro. They've been if you guys have watched the stream, those ads are always a thing anytime I'm just in Korea. Because in the States, guess what? You know what would be on the side? A damn Whopper, fat ass Whopper with fries and like, okay, who eats chicken nuggets at fucking Burger King? They got nuggets, a giant fucking gulp. Those are the ads in the States. I like those ads. I like that. I like looking at that. Or it'd be like Sonics. They got like crazy fucking insane buffalo wings. You got a nigga like about to eat them. But no, in Korea, instead of big food, it's big ass. Like, bro. They know. I can explain the reason why they do that too, bro. This is my, okay, slight theory, bro. Okay, this is going to be way off topic on everything, though. First off, we need further Deepwoken dev stop opening these dev specs like Heliodar. Dude, Heliodar, they wouldn't give access, though. You can literally fly with Heliodar. It's so busted. But I get what you're saying, though. I understand it as a rogue player. I'd want it to, but for the balance of the game, I don't think they'd ever do that. All right, slight theory on everything. The reason why the ads are like this is because there are hella niggas in Korea who I think are lonely as fuck. They are hella lonely, and so those ads target them lonely niggas, bro. Because Korea, the environment is low-key like niggas be studying all the time, bro. They be studying, and so guess what? They target the lonely people, bro. So focused on shit, and they go after them. Because guess what? We're all human, right? So they're gonna target the vulnerable people, bro. I'm telling you, that's the reason why. That's how I'm telling you, bro. I put it on everything. I put it. Same thing in Japan too, bro. Because the work-life balance in Japan is terrible. Is terrible, bro. I swear to God, the jobs are enslaving free my niggas in Japan. That's fucked. That's fucked. You get the ads, bro. It's because I'm in the region Korea, bro. That's how it is. Why do you think the ads are in Korean, my nigga? Anyway, that's all I want to say though, bro. Because they are going after them. They are going out. I feel bad. That's fucked up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That it is. Yes, there's a great video. You know, if y'all want a video, and I've talked to my homies in Korea. Hold up, South Korea is this video right here. Let's find it. This video right here. South Korea, I watched that whole video. This nigga is spitting. They have, okay, now another small story. I'm not gonna name names. So one of my homies at the school I went to, right? First off, shout out the homie. I'm not gonna say your name because this specific story kind of ties to him, but he's one of my great friends, one of my best friends, bro. Shout out. He's doing well right now. Need to talk to him, right? But what happened is, so in Korea, they have like the big families. They're called the Shebels, right? They're called the Shebels, and these guys are like they're like at the top. They're so rich that. So what had happened was, right? He's dating this girl who's a Shebel. This girl is a Shebel, right? Part of a Shebel family. So first off, the fact that he's not part of a Shebel family, have y'all? I'm not even joking. I swear to God, have y'all seen Kaguya-sama? Love is War? And on everything, bro. You think it doesn't exist? On everything, that shit is straight out of an anime. Point is though, is that he managed to like basically convince the parents, and now he's like basically like they've been dating for a good while. Shout out homie, right? But bro, it was rough, bro. Because what happened was, there was another person who did something very bad, and it was to his girl, right? But because the other dude was also in a Shebel, right? The other dude was in a Shebel, bro. What happened is that the other dude, because they're both part of Shebel families, the other dude didn't get punished. Because guess what? Two things happened. At first, the Shebel family threatened the school. They threatened the school I went to. They said, I bet. They threatened the school, so the school was like, oh, there's no punishment. They give him a little slap on the wrist. Second thing is that it would be a big incident if it got out that the guy in another Shebel family did something very bad to the girl in the Shebel family. It'd be bad PR. I'm not even joking. It could cause financial issues. So what had happened was both families basically decided to cover it up. And that's why my homie hates that nigga. And I hate that nigga too. If I ever see that nigga, I'm punching that nigga, bro. I swear to God, I'm fighting that nigga on sight, bro. But yes, that's what happened, bro. He did my homies go wrong, bro. I swear I'll beat that. I swear to God, on everything. I don't care what will happen. At most, since, you know, American and Korea, they got that agreement, I'll get deported. Fuck that nigga, bro. But regardless though, right? Regardless, that's why, bro, it's fucked in Korea, low-key. It is fucked. It is fucked. Imagine they're watching. That nigga getting it. I don't care if that nigga watching it. Fuck him. Got off scot-free just because he in the Shebel family. And that's how it is, bro. If you want more shits, you can watch this video. People are always like, is it real like that? People don't really know it's like that until you personally see somebody experience that shit. And the fact that it was my homie, fact that was my friend that experienced that shit on two ends, right? Even trying to date the girl, bruh. Issues. Because the Shebel family, they didn't want no damn outsider like that. So yeah, but anyway, that all ties into how basically them ads, I swear to you, bruh, bad. They are targeting lonely people, bruh. It's fucked up. Fucked up, bruh. But yeah, maybe some people disagree with it, but I still think, like, after personally experiencing it and seeing how it is, this video is definitely facts, bro. Y'all should go watch it. If y'all want to go watch it, I should leave a like on this video. It's a good video. If y'all want to watch it in your spare time, go ahead. It's fucked up. Anyway, now let's focus back on the deep. Yes, that nigga's on KOS. Remove the S. Remove the K. Remove the K. He's just on the OS. Point is though, is that yeah, my hope would be that eventually over time, that especially for future content, that they give a reason for people to fight mobs that aren't even that. Because, like, think about it. What reason? There's no reason to go back into there's no reason to fight these motherfuckers, right? There's no reason to go fight these motherfuckers in the corrupted realm of the god or whatever, the celestial. So yeah, just having like I think it fit the theme too, right? The Nightmare Thresher is a unique variant of the Thresher, so the mantra that you get from it could just be a unique variant of Thresher Burrow. It could be rarer too if they want to, right? It could be rare. And then what they can do is for like, especially for like, because people might not want to farm there, they could add like these sort of mobs to like the endless RNG dungeon, right? They could have like a room where it's like the Thresher room, bruh. So like maybe it's designed like this. You enter the room and it's like and the doors here, and on each of it you see like a like a corrupted king thresher, and like every other version of the thresher, right? You have like you have the regular thresher, the nightmare thresher, and then like I don't know, like just a corrupted regular thresher, and they all get on your ass. The thresher. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, the hope would be that I really hope, because I have to find what Archmage said about it, bro. Hold on, guys, just a minute. Archmage. Let me see. I'm looking for the shits, bro. I'm trying to look for the shits, bro. Did he say anything after that? Nah. I swear he said something about it. I think I remember asking him specifically. A few more moments, bro, so I can get more into the lore of why I'm really talking about this in the first place. Because I remember he said it. Bro. It was probably like before layer 2 drops. Right? Yeah, it's like way before layer 2. Maybe like I said it.
Right now I feel like Terry's no use for the asthma balls, and these green crocodiles almost feels like that entire area serves no purpose and
thanks for the one. Yeah, you can get Star Kindred there, and they have the little angel event. But yeah, I guess I feel like you're kind of right about that. Yeah. It does feel like a little like, Alright, oh yes, I found it. I found it. Okay, chat, look. So this is what I replied to Archmage with. I said, I can show it because this is me saying this. I said. So I'm guessing these like areas are gonna have nightmare versions of other creatures such as Nightmare Shark or Nightmare Theropod. Okay, Agamatsu. And I was asking about void zones, the void zones, right? I was like, oh, okay, there's an indicator when you're in a void zone now. And like I was asking about the changes and all that stuff, right? And he said probably, he said prob, P-R-O-B. Weird and wacky areas with challenging shit. And I hit him with the emoji. You know, the emoji, it's like, I'm like this, that emoji. I said, challenging as in like challenging. By the way, this was last year on the 9th of this month, so a year ago. I said challenging as in like the tasks are challenging or the tough enemies. He said tough enemies. He said I imagine we could have cool stuff like that. And I said only thing I would ask is maybe they could have a different moveset than regular enemies. Otherwise people would just say that it's Corrupt Enemies 2.0. And Ark said, I imagine they would. And I hit him with a little smirk emoji. And then he said, I don't know why we'd make Corrupted Enemies 2.0. Like, if we wanted stronger mobs without new moves, we could just put corrupted mobs there. Hit me with the big eye emoji. Like this. I'm like, okay. So, yeah. So that's why, I guess it wasn't, that's not him saying, yeah, there's gonna be more nightmare mobs. I gotta admit that. But the point is that I would hope that they could go back and maybe, let me look at the Thresher's moveset, bro. Let's look at the Thresher's moveset, right? Let's take a look at his moveset and go over every single thing that if they really wanted to, like, let's say they finished up the Thresher, right? They finished up the Nightmare Thresher, right? And it can be like, it can be something that's like not even that crazy. Let's go over like the easiest ways that they can make this guy not that crazy. Okay, right? So we have the Thresher here. It does 2 arm swipes. Instead of 2 arm swipes, in the new one, it does 4 swipes, with the last one being like a corrupted, like a sludge swipe, like a, and like in the last one, if it hits you, it does poison and slows you. You know what I'm saying? Little shit, little shit. The bite, it does like a okay, the bite. What could we do to make the bite more unique or different? That was odd. Anyway, let's see. I don't want to just be 3 bites instead of 4, or 4 bites instead of 3. How about, right? Instead, it does like, so let's do the original. In the original one, it does like 3 bites. All right. How about instead, it does like 2 like strong bites that you can't parry. You have to dodge. So it's like, like these bites were like, yeah, like a grab bite, like a, you know what I'm saying? They all proc venom or nightmare fluid or whatever. And you have to dodge. You can't parry it. The tail swipe. The tail swipe is just one little tail swipe. Honestly, maybe they could keep one of them this. Let's see. The spinning thresher. Okay. Maybe like it could be like maybe it could just be like a much faster tail swipe, and then like if it lands, it follows up with like a quick rush combo, right? So if it lands, it's like shoo, and then it goes right after you, right? So it does like this little tail whip that's quick, and then it's raw, it like pounces at you with the 2 swipes. You see what I'm saying? Like a little combo. So you have to immediately, like, because you know it knocks you down, right? You have to immediately ragdoll cancel and then parry right afterwards, right? So the regular 2 slashes won't be like, you know, like the toxic ones that you can't parry. And then the burrow can just be like, you know, the burrows right now, so you just go underground and comes back up. Instead, the burrow could just be like, it goes underground, right, and it comes back up, and like the trail that it leaves behind like toxic waste that does AoE, and it can keep what does it have right now? I think it already has an attack that's like that.
Considering it has eyes on it, they could make a move for it that if you start looking at it, your sanity increases.
True, right? It could like, I don't know. That's very true, right? Like an eye move, all right. And then it already has the new move, which is like the breath. Alright, so it has the breath attack. And then it has like, actually, it already has that. It's like a swipe and then like a lunge. Kind of already has that, right? And yeah, there you go. Thanks for the 1 berry. Also, thanks for the 1 earlier, Jay. Oh, wait, yeah. Anyway, maybe like it could have like some insanity-based move. Yeah, sure. Alright, there you go. Now, honestly, I'd say this is a pretty good... Could we admit, like, if every single move was, like, slightly altered and different, and it had 2 new moves, I know some people would still complain or argue, I'll take that. Okay, that's a new variant. That's actually, like, that's not just a recolor, that's actually a new variant. Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It gets the stench. It could have whatever effect it wants, but it's like, oh, okay, new... Okay, right. Right. Do you guys get what I'm saying though, right? Like like the Mechalodon. The Mechalodon is a great example of like a new variant done well in my eyes. The Mechalodon is really good. The Mechalodon has like the fucking like little like it shoots like the little it shoots like the fucking the bullets at you. It has like a new move where it does like the little spin laser. It does like the little spin thing. What else does it have? It has like a charged up kick. Like it has a longer wind up, and it does throw you off if you're like too used to fighting regular ones. It has like the wind up like fire kick, and then it has like the regular slashes. Honestly, Mechalodon I think is pretty good. Mechalodon I think is really good. Unique look, unique attacks. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like the Nightmare Thresher kind of got the shaft, in my eyes, because a lot of its attacks are still the same as the old one. That makes it too
Problem
similar.
with new monsters is that they are never in sync with their animation.
The animation
new
sync.
hive construct animation, etc.
They can fix that stuff up, but I can see what you're saying. So yeah, in my eyes, more things that are like the Mechalodon as reworks.
We should get news about the upcoming big updates in a Q&A or Twitter sneak peeks this month.
Well, we are doing a Q&A actually, 2D. We're doing a Q&A at the end of the month. Yeah, for the owl, what could they do for the owl, right? Let's see. Let's get the owl real quick. Where did I put it? Deep owl. Jamal. Big black man. What the hell? Bro, the Deepwoken. Boy, this music kind of goes hard. Actually, we can keep this music. This is Ace Attorney as well. Okay. Bro, ignore the ads, y'all. Ignore the ads. Focus. Alright, the owl. If they want to make a new version of the owl, what could they... The owl, in my opinion, first off, can we agree? Can we all agree that owl is definitely like a top 2, top 3 mob? Honestly, I honestly think it's the best mob in the game. I really think the owl is the best mob in the game. Yes, I know a lot of people are afraid of it, but I think by far the owl is the best designed. You can make the argument that like the animations aren't as smooth like the Bounders or the Bonekeeper, but the owl, it does, even though it's not as smooth, it does everything right. The design of the attacks make it kind of hard to run away from. It's very menacing. Even, and like when it spawns in, it doesn't immediately go on you, right? It has like the feathers, so you have the option to kind of run away. Like, bring that back, bruh. Like they did, honestly, I think it was Par who made that one, bruh. Bring that back. Bonekeeper is cool, but like, bro, you can like, with the Bonekeeper, he's just too easy to run away from in my eyes.
Make the owl start doing Rising Thunder into Thunderclap and Infinite combo you.
Thanks for the one. I know the Bonekeeper is like, I don't know. I understand the Bonekeeper is probably like stronger, right? But I feel like Bonekeeper doesn't have the same like fear factor in my eyes. Again, I always bring this up. If you were to have a pit of Bounders, right? There you go, guys. You guys are just gonna have to eat that as the Bounder drawing. Versus like a pit of owls. A pit of owls, alright? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, personally, I think the owl, the pit of owls would be scarier, bruh. Would be scarier. Unless they're not corrupted. Because the owls... Okay, to be fair, the Bounder has... The Bounder... Okay, here's the thing. The Bounder has better stats. But that doesn't make it a... I don't think that makes it a scarier monster. Because guess what? If these guys both did like similar damage, the owl by design would be much harder to escape from and be much more scary fighting multiple of. That's why I always say like, okay, let's just say they both had 4k health and the Bounder hurts. If they both did similar amounts of damage, I'm telling you, Pitfall Owls would be way more dangerous. People say, well, the owls are... The reason why the owls aren't as scary for you is because you can fucking one-shot them, bruh. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the actual design of the moves themselves, right? Now, when it comes to a new variant for the owl, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to disrespect the owl. Like, it does a lot of things right. Like, these would have to be, like, totally new moves to, like, make it even... They could keep literally, like, all the moves and recolor them and then add new moves. Like, the moves are just that good, in my eyes. I think I talked about this before, though. Like, I think my idea of, like, an owl, like, redesign or, like, new owl would be, like, a parasitic owl. Like, it's carrying, like, parasites on its feathers and shit. like a parasitic host, right? And so the idea could be like tied into that. So like, for example, whenever like it flocks into the feathers or whatever, and like starts shooting like those feathers at you, like it would be parasitical feathers. So like each feather is like adding like parasites on you. Very dangerous. Honestly, they could just do that with all the moves, right? Yeah, they could really just do that with all the moves that are like feather-like the Owl Dash. I think the Owl Dash would be cool if it did like 3 of them though. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I guess like the Ferryman. That thing is like really quick. Maybe like 2 of them. Could be like a double dash sort of thing. Like does it there and does it back. Maybe sometimes it only does 1 to throw you off. All right. Overhead grab. Oh, what is it? Honestly, there's a lot that they can keep the swipes the same. They can keep the swipes the same in my eyes. The swipes are fine. Maybe they can make it like slightly parasitic, because it is a parasitic owl. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Like owls are just. You're making a boss fight, not a mob variant? What? A boss fight? Bro, literally like 2 of the different versions are just like, you get hit by the same thing, it just has parasites on them. That's not really that different. Overhead grab. Oh, for the overhead grab, you know what they could do? Like, if it misses its grab, right? It can immediately, like, do a dash. So it'd be like, shoo, shoo, shoo. It'd be like, woof. And then, boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll like touch down and then like dash forward after it touches down, right? Sometimes it couldn't do that. So like 2 variations. So sometimes it does like the dash forward after it lands.
I know this
and then sometimes it does
Deepwoken
another attack.
Stream,
I don't know.
But what is your opinion on Into Salvation?
Into Salvation? I mean, I don't. Thanks for the 1. I mean, I'll stream it when it drops, but it's like. I mean, there's no gameplay yet, so I'm just gonna wait for it to drop. And then what else? Feather teleport. Oh wait. Wait, what's the feather teleport? Oh, teleports into burst of feathers. I don't know what they could do with this one. Like it teleports away, and then like, oh, maybe like whenever it does like the teleport, you know, like the little pit of like parasites. Like some of the parasites like fall off, and there's like mini pits, and then like disappears after like a few seconds. I don't know. Just like something that would make it a little more different.
A move similar to firing line, and while it hits you, the feathers it left behind also attack you.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, no, I like that theme. You defeat them to remove the parasites? Oh, yeah, that's right, huh? I mean, the parasites aren't really deadly unless you don't have a... How the fuck would they do the parasites, though, if you're, like, in a dungeon? Oh, you know what they could do if they had, like, something like this in the dungeon, though? Like, some rooms, you know, it'd be crazy, right? Like, you enter in, like, a room after, like, having, like, a ton of parasites on you. Maybe, like, a couple rooms wouldn't have anything, and, like, you'd find, like, a room that's, like a respite sort of room. Like, it's, like, and it just has, like, a lantern. That's it. A lantern and, like, maybe, like, a few potions or some shit. I don't know. Some bullshit. Maybe, like, a lantern, like, a little campfire or some shit. Alright. Like, a little respite room. But, yeah, that's what I would do for something like that. And then, obviously, these are just for, like, the moves to be different, right? The idea would be after that the owl would get maybe, like, a new attack or 2 for the parasite shits. So, like, 2 new attacks, like, make it a little bit more deadly. I don't know what the 2 new attacks would be. Though the firing line idea was kind of cool, right? Like, maybe, like, it'd be kind of crazy, like, after it disappeared. You know, like, how after it disappears, like, it kept shooting the feathers. That would be crazy, actually. That would actually be a crazy attack. So yeah, maybe like after the flock of feathers, like it stays there and it shoots it behind you, right? That way you have to keep moving. You can't just like sit there and fight it, or else you're gonna get hit by the feathers. So like it'll sit there for a bit after it even comes back and shoot like maybe like 10 of them before disappearing again. Yeah. I don't know what else it'd have. Owl turns into its cream from like Nestmind. I mean, Nestmind would probably like some. Nestmind is very strong. I don't know if they do that. I would like the idea of fighting for a lantern, like a floor that seems safe, but you can't interact with a lantern and everything is dead. Not playing Deepwoken if this ever gets added. Some of the Nestmind or the Parasitic Owl, bruh. Both? Ah, you'll be fine. It won't be that bad. If you know how to fight the owl, you'll be fine. Maybe the new attacks would be crazy. Yeah, like maybe like a tornado feathers, like it's like when it's low, it like starts spinning, and like a tornado feathers appear, and then like some attack out of that. I don't know. It like makes it like darken your screen, right? And then it comes back to fight you. So like it has like a tornado of feathers that make it really hard to see. And then I don't know, one more attack that's just like a regular attack. Yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think, guys? Was this cooking or not? Huh? Owls maybe could do like a shadow attack or something. Maybe like maybe instead of what's it called? Maybe instead of a new attack, there's like a ooh, hear me out. What if, since it uses shadow, right? New mechanic for it. If the owl, parasitic owl, has 2 people hit it, so if you're fighting it solo, it doesn't do this. If it has 2 people hit it, right? That means it'll be like, and like the Shade Devour thing, right? The Shade Devour would go over the fucking owl, and the owl would become stronger. It's like an anti-gank sort of mechanic for the owl. So if you jump the owl with 2 people, it gets like 30 or 40% stronger, and has like 20% more armor. What do you think? My headphones. Wait. Hello? Fuck. What happened to the damn... okay. Oh, 1 second. Ba-da 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 da 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 ba-da ba-da. Oh, maybe like a diver has like a portable like lantern. Yeah, thanks for the 1. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Music's back. Guys, really the only reason why we're talking about different attacks or whatever in terms of like the owls or like the nightmare threshers is just because, bro, believe me, before I say this, believe me, I would love for there to just be straight up new only content, not reworks or we already have an owl, let's get some, like, I understand that completely. I'm just saying, more likely than not, that shit takes a lot of time, and more than likely, you know what I'm saying, it might not really, like, you know, I don't think, like, the next update is dropping 10 to 15 new monsters. I'm saying, I'd rather have, you know, like, instead of it just being, like, 5 new monsters and 5 new variants, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the idea, bro. Owl Vision Chipper clones, they can do whatever the hell they want. My point is that people just want more, and I just don't know, you know, if we're gonna get that many more new mobs, bro. I'm like, damn, because even no, I'll say take a look at this, okay? This is valid, okay? This is valid. I understand, you know, like they might not be like crazy like that. Bro, take a look. First off. Hold on. Bro, ad block does not work on these ads, man. Damn. What's the point of getting ad block if it doesn't fucking work? And they ask for my money, bro. Like. Anyway. If you look, right, take a look at the mobs, right? Even, I appreciate it, but let's take a look at all the layer 2 mobs as a whole. Layer 2 only, right? Big mobs, actual like layer 2 mobs. Okay? Bounder has 3 moves. Okay. Bonekeeper by far is the best layer 2 mob. Lots of different attacks. Good. But when you look at the floor 2 mobs, bruh. It has 2 attacks, too. Right? And it does the same thing every single time. Slam. And then woof. Woof. Repeat. It's the same thing every time. It's not like it has like a big fist attack or like a combo. It's the same 2 attacks back to back every time. Okay. The crawler has 1 attack. 1 attack. Not even like a damn, like it goes invisible, 2 swipes, invisible. It has 1 attack. There is no variation. There you can't even make like it has 1 attack. Okay. The Curse Guard Sniper. Okay, now this guy has 2 attacks. I thought he had 3. Right, he does pretty much the same thing. He does either the range where he throws it, or he does the combo, which is like, and then the backwards jump. Those are his 2 attacks as well. And it's like, I understand that, but it's like, yeah, the air jump, right? The air jump happens always. The air jump never happens unless he does the combo first. So it's only the slash. And then the combo with the backflip. Those are the only 2 as well. So, what is my point in showing you guys this? My point is that even though we got a total of 5 to 6 monsters well, 5 actual like new monsters, not reskins, not like Mechalodon. No, I'm talking like completely new. Even the 5 new monsters that we got, 2 of them really, only 2 of them have more or equal to 3 attacks. The rest of them have 1 to 2. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So that's my point in bringing up, well, that's the reason why I bring up I'm telling you, bruh, as much as I would love, right now with Tournament Pack, we're talking about the fact that as much as I would love brand new monsters with 5 to 6 attacks each, I just don't think that's really what's going to happen. I don't really think that's going to happen. And I really think that the best way, if you really want something new, is just to completely rehash what we already have and then use the model / make some animations for this guy, because even 3 out of the 5 layer 2 exclusive mobs only have 1 to 2 attacks. And even with the, like, you see what I'm saying, right? Like, I mean, I guess you can argue it's floor 2, you know, it's a city, but still it's like, damn, bruh, like, I don't know, bro. Like, the nigga can't literally just ice lance you. Like, come on, man. A third? Like, what? You see what I'm saying, right? At least 3, so it can do like a little bit of a mix-up in between them. It's the same too, so you can't even really mix it up. This nigga only has 1 attack. 1. Uno, my nigga. For those who speak Espanol, uno, attaco. I don't know how to say attack. They only have 1 attack. Bro, Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? That's 3 out of the 5 actual big mobs that people love new mobs. So the point is that, bro, it's like, I don't know, bro. That's gotta be right. Someone said that's gotta be racist, bro. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I still appreciate all the work that's done on it. But you guys get my point. Wait, let me look at this. All right, yeah, the sniper and the lancer are different, even though they're right. Anyway, bro. Yeah, I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. Lancer's the one that poses the threat. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I'm just taking a look and it's like, I don't know, bro. I appreciate the new content. It's like cool, but it's like, my point is to y'all is that even if we get new mobs, bro, like they may not even really be that fleshed out, bro. They may not even be that fleshed out. And so I really think that, like, because if you think about it, right, this is the way I think about it. The Mechalodon, I think the Mechalodon technically got more new attacks than like a damn new mob itself. If you really think about it, right? This is the crazy thing. The Nightmare Thresher got more attacks than the damn new mob that came into the game. Think about that. A pre-existing mob that got like a Nightmare variant got more new attacks than a damn new monster. A new monster entirely. So that's why I'm saying, if anything, bro, we gotta do the reworks, bro. I just don't know, bro. Because as much as I appreciate it, I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just saying, it would just be nice to have just a... Bro, y'all tell me the ice guy can't do like a ice lance that does shatters. Come on, you tell me he can't just do an eye. But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Monsters take a long time. That's my point, which all ties back into why I think World Events is not dropping until much later. Why I think probably, if anything, that's the reason why I always talk about like, oh, well, they could add a new variant and how I have to ramble about all this shit. Because more than likely, it's just much easier and less time consuming. And it'd probably have almost the same effect. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say about this. I don't know what, I know like the devs have to release the game. I get that. They gotta drop layer 2, right? They gotta be able to do their shit or whatever. And it's like, I understand that completely. But out of every mob, why are we reworking one of the mobs with the most diverse movesets? Don't do the owl, do something like Kaido. I can understand that. I'm just saying, I think it'd be cool if the owl got a new variant. That's the only thing. I just think it'd be cool if it got a new variant, just for like the dungeon or even layer 2 if they want. That's my point, guys. I would love for there just to be only new content, but we have to be realistic here. And whenever I ramble to you, I keep all that shit in mind, bruh. Because a lot of people are like, Agamatsu, these ideas, like for example, Hell Mode. A lot of people don't understand, bro. A lot of people still fail to this day to understand what was the point of Hell Mode. The point of Hell Mode was simple. It was easy content that niggas would eat up and still to this day do. I understand that it is rehashed and reused content. I know people don't want that really. The point is that it's content to hold off until the main shits come. They don't have to. They really don't have to. They can just, you know, whatever, right? It's on them. But I understand. I already know, bro. I already know. Obviously, if anything, instead of Hell Mode, if they just added a bunch of new events with new monsters, oh, that'd be cool, right? That's great. That is perfect. Or like a new dungeon altogether, a layer 1 dungeon. That's really difficult. Fine. But the point is, I know, I just think that, I don't think that's going to drop. I really don't. And the devs are doing other things. So while they're doing the other things, I'd rather have something to hold on to than nothing at all. And people fail to understand that. And so when people are like, oh, the game is so dry. It's like, yes, bruh. So why don't we take something rather than just sitting here doing nothing? That's just me though. Maybe some people don't care. They don't mind the wait. But I'm just saying, some people want to play and eat. A little something, bro. I don't even have to, I always suggest the most basic base ideas so it's just easy and won't interfere with actual important dev time. That's all I have to say about that. A boss rush would be cool. Anything I'm a fan of any content that gets added to the game, most of the time at least. Some things are overtuned or overdone, but still, even people that were hating on Iron Sing's release, I know it was busted. Even to this day, people hate Jailer, but still though, I really enjoyed the fact that they added that. Sure, there's nothing you can really do with a finished Iron Sing build except chime and PvP, overworld PvP. But the point is that it's just like, I appreciate any sort of content. So the real thing is just that I'm just trying to take anything over just waiting and doing nothing. And I'm a content creator. I need my money. Come on, guys, get the bigger picture here. I need my fucking money. I need my 50 bucks. Speaking of which, let's check how much that video made. Oh, another thing I have to talk to you guys about. Oh my god. It is a rough one. Ooh. Damn. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. 75 bucks for, what is it, 40k views? Okay. Nice, nice. Not bad, not bad. We'll take that. I have something to talk to you guys about. Is regarding my content. Let's get the other music on, bro. This is music I'm going to be using from now on sometimes. Okay. Actually, this music is too upbeat sometimes. That's fine. Bro was getting happy over 75 bucks. What's wrong with that? Why not get happy over 75 bucks? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody who does that sort of shit, we're like, oh, you're only happy over $50? Bro, you weird. I'm not gonna lie, you weird for that. You weird for that, bro. Like, you are... I'm talking... What's that nigga name? SMD, nigga, you are weird. I'm calling you out specifically. Your name. SMD. I know it probably means suck my dick. I'm not doing that. SMD to you, nigga? Suck my dick, nigga. $75 is $75. I don't care. I do not care. 75 is 75. Always appreciate any sort of money you get, bro. I hate niggas who do that. Anyway. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yes. Bro, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But okay. So let me tell you what happened, right? This video, it's RPM. It's, what's it called? It's staying around the $4 mark, so it's $3.70. I had 22% engagement rate, 9 minutes-ish for a 41-minute video. Valicus had the same numbers, just less views, right? He had like 23% view duration, around 9 minutes, and a 40-minute video. His RPM was $5.40. I was like, huh? We had the same video type, basically, right? Why the fuck did I get less? I realized, bruh. I think it might be because in my videos, I straight up just be cursing, bruh. I straight up just be cursing. I think that might be why, bruh. And because of that...
Take a look at it. Bow, bow. Oh, it's a little buggy, I guess.
I think that's why I get less money.
No, that might be the server because a bunch of people are ganking. There he is. Let's go ahead and give this thing a little test run. So let's see how it performs. Oh, shit. Dude, yeah,
yo, thank you for the 75.
like, kill the dude.
Yo!
SMT.
Yo, thank you for the $75 donation. SMD. Can suck my dick. Yo, I appreciate the 75, man. Appreciate the fucking 75 stones, the 75 big ones, bruh. Appreciate that, bro. Actually, W donation, man. Appreciate that time. SMD currently caught up as sobbing. Appreciate that time.
Yeah. That new crit. Yeah. Ooh, give me that.
Did I even curse?
No running attack to the what's it called?
I didn't even curse that much.
Ooh, look at that teleport. It got canceled. We're already like one tap.
Is that really why?
Bah, bah, bah. Alright, it looked like he parried the last one. Let's use that. Dodge that last one.
Is that
Wall with the critical?
man?
Nice. Dude, that actually did a ton of damage, man. Dude, the critical, like, okay, so if you're wanting the critical base.
I didn't even curse that much.
Bro, oh my goodness, bro. What is that? Oh my goodness, that guy died in front of me. No, please. Please, please, please. Wow.
I didn't even curse that much, man.
That's... Oh, Star Kindred. Yes, this should be a good fight. Bah. Bah, bah, bah. Into the Rising Thunder.
Bro.
Come on, buddy.
I didn't even curse that. I swear, bro. This is. I said, oh my goodness. I didn't even say, oh my god. I said, oh my goodness. Did I curse within the first couple minutes?
Cool thing about it as well is like the critical is like an AoE like ranged fucking critical, bro. Like that's really cool to me. To actually get this, we're only gonna really need 75 thunder and 25 medium, so that should make it like pretty much really easy to get it out of trial. And we already have like a 1-star one with weight. Shout out Fabian for sliding me it. As for the build, I think all we're really gonna be doing here today is making a nice clone build with lots of intelligence. I have done something like similar before, but I really wanted to do it.
I swear I did not curse once.
Is actually like you can actually like move stack it with your regular crit, right? And I think it doesn't have auto parry.
Wait, what?
It might
Did I curse?
be really tough one with weight. Shout out Fabian for sliding me it. As for the build, I think all we're really gonna the cool thing about it as well is like the critical is big. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, that new crit. Yeah.
Let me listen.
Give me that AoE static link.
How about the stats?
Today. So, as you guys know, the new legendary rifle dropped today.
Let me look.
It's looking pretty damn good. The cool thing about
Damn
it
good.
is like,
Okay.
Critical is like an AoE like ranged fucking critical, bro.
I can't even say damn. Oh my god, these niggas are so light. Bro, that I'm not even joking. How much money could I have made? If I would have made 50, almost 50% more my RPM. 50% more money. Would have made 50% more. Just because I said a few bad words? This is unfair.
Me when the mobs from Kai have more varied attacks than layer 2.
Yo, thank you for the one. Nah, to be fair, what is it? That eagle, that griffin or whatever. Oh, he has one attack. Yeah. I think about Nano's been very unfortunate. And I think that they need to make a statement regarding the ban because a lot of people are on the mods ass. Not really as much now, but like, geez, when it first happened, they need to say what happened, bro. They need to like explain. Well then. He's gonna quit anyways, but still. Well, I think for now I'm gonna call it a day, bro. Gonna play some Deep now. I don't really feel like progressing, guys. I don't even know who's gonna get put in the tournament, man. I'll be your teammate. Chime, Nah, we're just kind of we're just discussing today. Hope you guys have a good one though. Your elect, Let's see. All right, I'll be catching you guys later. All right, peace.